So hold my hand, won't you come alive and take all you can, 'cause we will rise up, we will rise up. I know we'll conquer every land, unstoppable, it's all part of the plan, 'cause we will rise up, we will rise up.
The week in Rotterdam concluded on a positive note, with numerous medal matches across 3 out of 4 sports, alongside ongoing basketball battles for points in the tournament standings. The wheelchair tennis finals in Rotterdam city centre were enriched by an excellent atmosphere created by local spectators, with Dutch players taking part in all final pairs.
Wheelchair Tennis Explained. Wheelchair tennis is one of the most accessible sports during EPC 2023. The only playing rule that distinguishes it from Olympic tennis, the ball is allowed to bounce twice, the last of which may be outside the playing area. Athletes are divided into 2 categories. The open class is for athletes with permanent disabilities of one or both legs, but without impaired arm function. And the quad class is for athletes with additional impairments in the playing arm, altering the ability to handle the racket and maneuver the wheelchair.
The women's singles final featured a domestic showdown between Deirdre de Groot and Aniek van Koot.
Wonderful. Van Koot with a couple of really good shots into the corner, but that was even better. Oh, up the pace, got it past the racket of Van Koot.
First game, second set.
What can you do? I think she's saying to her coach, De Groot had no right to get that difficult forehand in the corner. And, well, she managed to win the point. Oh, what a way to wrap it up. It's gold for De Groot. Her 80th singles title, and there's a gold medal here at the European Para Championships in the women's singles.
Remarkably, both players reunited later to take part in the doubles final against Great Britain.
wonderfully intercepted by de Groot. Oh, again, wonderful. She is so good coming to the net. De Groot in a good position here. Certainly the two British athletes, veterans compared to the youngsters on the other side of the net. Oh, wonderful winner. Never easy when you've got to Groot across the net. She had a lot of options there. I don't think the net cord was one of them, but it worked perfectly. 2 match points then for the Dutch. It's long, and it has been a breeze for the Dutch pair. Gold and silver in the singles, gold in the doubles. They are the European champions in 2023 and have done it in front of a home crowd.
Especially this weekend has been so incredible. It's really special to play here in front of so many people, and everyone stayed out here and watched all of the finals today. And I think we showed so much great level and so much great tennis, so I'm really happy. Once in a lifetime is like a good one, but it's definitely gonna be one of my top wins, because it's not gonna happen like this anymore. I don't think it's once every 4 years. It's at home, it's in front of my whole family, so it's very special.
The men's category final was brimming with excitement and intrigue, as Martin de la Puente played against Ruben Spargarden in a full Schouwburgplein.
Excellently executed drop shot there from Spargarden. Really nicely played. Oh, and it's a beautiful touch. Well, I don't know about you, but I held my breath throughout that entire point, and it's De La Puente that came out on top, and he brings the score to 5-all, having defended 2 match points. Truly exceptional tennis there from De La Puente. Executed rich forehand from Spargarden. He was executing impeccable speed cross-court. He rips it cross-court, the biggest cheer that we've heard in the match so far. And it's all over! What an incredible moment for this man, Ruben Spargaran, who deserves so much credit, so much respect for a truly outstanding performance from right from the start to the very end of the match. The atmosphere here is truly electric. The crowd behind both players all the way through. Spargaran doing really well to overcome that awkward collision and that injury caused in his wrist.
An impressive win by Ruben Spargaran earned the Netherlands another gold medal on home soil. In the mixed BC4 category, Ukraine had a flawless journey in this competition. They won all their games in the pool phase, defeated Portugal in the semi-finals, and then met Great Britain in the final.
Boccia explained. Boccia is a strategic ball sport for athletes with various motor impairments. Athletes throw coloured balls as close as possible to a white target ball, the jack, a bit like pétanque. Here, players are divided into classes depending on how they can play the ball or their physical abilities. Each individual or pair throws 4 ends of 6 balls. Team matches consist of 6 rounds. Each ball closer to the jack than the opposing team scores a point. The one with the most points is the winner.
She holds the wheel with the left hand. Oh, what a ball here.
Oh.
Well done here, Natalia Konenko. What a play.
But it's a long shot, and yeah, I was already looking at his face and
Even better
felt there should be some on top thing.
in a few years with Lois Sanders.
Yeah.
Probably a great team, a great pair.
Wow. From our point of view, we didn't saw that Steph had that line.
Yes. One red.
On red.
Putting another point in the board. Ukraine here.
And he used the ricochet. Yeah.
What a ball here.
He shows some quality here.
This is amazing ball by Steven.
What a tension, Andre.
Yes, this is the time. This is the moments. Oh, that it is. She used that ball to support the ball that comes.
Whoa,
We are talking about this. That can be and
And you see Artem already knows.
you won
Yeah,
the
the-
gold medal from Ukraine.
This victory not only earned them the gold medal, but also secured their spot in the next Paralympics. In the BC3 category, there was a surprise final between the Polish and Czech teams.
Instructions. They can use some sheets to assess that.
Nice shot,
Not shot here from Sermakova.
but she's playing from the top, so something's going to move. So
1-2 Blue, 1-2 Czech Republic.
advantage. The blue is already closer, so the Czechs are already holding one, with at least 3, maybe 4 balls left to play. And that's a good shot. So exactly where he wanted it to be, playing towards that gap between the red and the white.
But it's difficult to
very difficult.
Move that so much.
And it's almost Kermakova doesn't want to leave a target here. That's a good shot.
That's a good shot, defending there the position of that red ball in front of Damian.
Damien does with this ball that whether the Czechs play any other shots, they'll be happy to take the gold medal. Of course, they could play them and build up a score, but this is a one-off match and it's a final.
The Czechs' remarkable win against Poland secured their first ever gold in BC3 pairs. The Netherlands claimed the top spot in the boccia competition by winning gold in 3 categories. The decisive day of the goalball tournament began with the semi-final between Sweden and France.
Goalball explained. Goalball involves blind and visually impaired athletes aiming to score by throwing a ball into the opponent's goal. Athletes, classified from less than 10% vision to total blindness but playing together in one match, all wear blinded glasses to ensure fairness. The ball, containing a bell, must bounce at least once in the attacking team's area and once in the neutral area for players to track it audibly. Tactile markings on the pitch assist in player orientation. Once the ball is blocked, it must be returned within 10 seconds. Matches have 2 12-minute halves, or end when there's a 10-goal difference.
First throw of the day, the first throw of the semi-final, and it's a goal straight away. What a start for France! Sweden hit back straight away. Rybog with a bouncing, awkward effort that goes into the back of the net, over the line, and it's Sweden who equalise with their first throw. Well, what a start to this semi-final. Both teams scoring with their first throw of the match. Oh, and it's squeezed through between Sedemeti and Rosval, and Bouillia strikes again for France. Oh, and a good reactive save from Piotr Lornyshek after the initial save from Fatmir Sedemeti.
Sedemeti confident in the middle. Rybog on the right. Throws onto the body of Baish, and it rolls in.
And that's the goal that Sweden were craving. The goal they were dreaming about. Will be the moment for Sweden. Alexander Smedberg will throw for the final time in this semi-final. Can he score? He can't. But that is that, and Sweden, well, 4 years ago, they were relegated from the European A Championships. They tumbled all the way down to the European seas, and today they have made a giant leap forward back to where they came from. They are promoted to the European B Championship.
After defeating France, Sweden took on Hungary, who secured their spot in the finals by overcoming Spain with a 5-3 victory.
They can take them. They scored 7 past them in their opening match, and Rybog puts Sweden back in front. Well, you just can't keep him out of the game. Olive Rybog puts Sweden 2-1 up at the end of this first quarter of the match. Lornyshek down the left, throws towards the left pocket. Now a quick reply from Magic, who manages to squeeze it through and equalise. Great response, great thinking and reaction from Zol Magic. Of course, they'll be preparing to hand out the medals to our winners, and it's increasingly looking like it's going to be Sweden. Well, Olive Rybog basically just shrugs his shoulders and goes. Smedberg with a chance to score in the European Para Championship final, and he does just that. 16 years of age, making his mark in the European Para Championships. He will remember that moment for the rest of his life.
He will. It's a good motivation for the rest of his career. They can be proud of him.
Number 6 in number 2.
Final seconds here. Ole Freiberg will throw. That probably will be the final bit of action in this European Para Championship final. And it is gold for Sweden. They secured promotion to the European B Championships in the semi-finals. And that is the cherry on the top of the cake for Sweden. They have taken the gold medal. As for Hungary, it's the silver for them. But Sweden, this goalball team, have made history at the European Para Championships.
Sweden was unstoppable in the final and secured the gold medal, while in another tough battle, Spain secured the bronze.
It's an amazing game, and it's an amazing tournament. It's quite unreal. I mean, we go here with one goal, and it is to win the gold medal. But still, when you are here in this situation, it's unreal. It's amazing. The atmosphere is just fantastic. I don't believe I have had this much audience in a goalball game ever before, and I've played in the World Championships and both youth and senior and other European championships in the B and A pool, and never this wonderful atmosphere with fans and everything from different sports from the local center. It's amazing, just beautiful.
The wheelchair basketball action carried on with group tournament matches.
Wheelchair Basketball explained. As the name implies, wheelchair basketball is an adaptation of the unimpaired version. The dimensions of the court and the basket height are the same as those of the unimpaired version, as are the playing time, the number of players on the court, and the scoring structure. However, the number of players on the court is limited by a number of points. Players receive 1 to 4.5 points depending on their level of impairment. In total, there may be a maximum of 14 points on the field at all times.
In the men's Group A, following 2 initial victories, Germany faced Poland.
European Para Championships, Germany versus Poland. Let's get the party started. Germany trying to step up their intensity defensively now. Filipski from 18 feet puts it up, and again, no problem. Has Jan Haller to his right, but they're going to go to Gudna. This is the guy who's been on fire and remains on fire. Well, it could be Gudna time. Raimula but Filipski with another steal. Now Poland can capitalize. Sharing is caring. Transition, making the layup. Back to a 7-point ball game. Germany trailing by 5. Filipski trying to go in and around the defense. Goes up and again, response. Well, the Polish Iron Man, the Polish hammer. Poland now, big possession, leading by 10 points. Can they get something? Top of the key, the shot is up. And again, you are witnessing excellence exemplified by this Polish national team. Make this, and it is game over. Miss it, Poland can get a rebound. If Germany gets it, they have to go the length of the floor, and they have to get one more three-pointer. Filipski takes it. Dobra noc, Polska. Good night, Poland. That is for you from the Polish Iron Man, Mateusz Filipski. Well, we thank you for joining us here. Poland are going to take the big victory, because they're going to win this one 86-84 against Germany.
After 3 days, the Group A standings are tightly contested, and the remaining matches will carry great importance. In Group B, one of the tournament favourites, Great Britain, is validating that status with 3 wins in a row. In the women's competition, the Netherlands are at the top of the table after an excellent start with 3 wins from 3. Here is the current medal tally after the first week. After a spectacular weekend, the Netherlands added more gold medals to their overall standings. In the spotlight are competitors from Turkey, Ukraine, who have secured an impressive number of medals so far. The European Para-Championships will resume tomorrow with basketball games, and Taekwondo will also be introduced.